Just me, Scottie McClue. Welcome. Of course, Sunday night, nothing gets past me, and we're live on YouTube. I thought what I'd do is just pop up and tell you what's happening, because obviously it's the end of the year. It's actually Sunday, the 30th of December, and it's the end of the year, and you'll be wondering what's happening because programs are all over the place at this time of year. Doesn't matter whether it's YouTube, whether it's radio, whether it's television, whether it's any of the platforms. Always. There's Janice, Dinky-Doo, Scottie says Mark. Happy New Year, Scottie says Max. And Anthony says Dinky-Doo. Dinky-Doo, lovely to have you all with us. And welcome. As I say, programs are all over the place at this time of year. So what I thought I'd do, I'll pop up live on YouTube and just tell everyone what's happening. Now, tonight we're live on Nation Radio 96.3 on the FM across central Scotland, or www.nationradio.scot. If you're going online, there's Max, Dinky-Doo every day. What's good in the hood? It's all happening in the hood, as we say, or in the bonnet. Very good. Excellent. Did you like that? See what I just did there? First class. So there we are. So that's what's happening. Now, just to let you know that 10 o'clock sharp tonight for 2 hours, 10 till midnight, we'll be live on Nation Radio 96.3 on the FM. Get yourselves tuned into that in central Scotland. Also, tomorrow night from 10 o'clock to 1 in the morning, I will be the Hogmanay programme for Scotland and the world. So get yourselves tuned into that because the whole world will be centering on Scottie McClue's Hogmanay Bash live on Nation Radio 96.3 in the FM. And we'll from 10 o'clock through the bells at midnight, of course, and on till 1 in the morning. Now, it's a very, very traditional Hogmanay program, so do not miss a second of it. Proper Hogmanay. What's been happening in Scotland for about the last 25 years, the television and radio companies used to spend a lot of money on Hogmanay, and they got all the top performers, all the big names used to come in and perform for Hogmanay. And then about 25 years ago, that just stopped, and they started putting on rock bands and pop bands and using people from maybe the newsroom or something like that to present the programs. And of course, people got very upset by this and started writing to the newspapers, said, when will these television companies, when will these radio companies realize we want a traditional Hogmanay? That's what happens. Because, of course, you're a Scottish person anywhere in the world, Australia, New Zealand, Canada and America, Russia, China, Japan, the Arctic, the Antarctic, the Tierra del Fuego. What a place that is, Scotty. And you're hoping to have a nice traditional Hogmanay. And then, of course, what happens? On comes some rock bands and maybe one of the people from the newsroom or something like that to present the program. So you think, what is this? Put it off. So there you go. Anyway, Scottie McClue fills the gap with the Scottie McClue Hogmanay Bash. It's the legendary Scottie McClue Hogmanay Bash. Legendary because it's been running for 26 years. This is its 26th year in different parts of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And then, of course, it's legendary because the audiences are massive for it. They clamour to hear Scottie McClue. And at any time, dare I say, oh yeah, says Anthony. Oh yeah, Anthony, tell 10 to tell 10, says Mark. Charles says, Scottie, do you have any Andy Stewart? Wait and see, Charles, right? Proper, traditional Hogmanay. So 10 o'clock sharp, we'll have pipe bands, we'll have pipers, we'll have traditional Scottish country dance music, a touch of the Jimmy Shans, we'll have famous Scottish singers singing, some of them still with us, some perhaps not, but nevertheless fantastic. We'll have black bun and shorty. So the black bun, of course, is like a heavy fruit cake, and then the shorty is the shortbread. So we'll be having that. Can everybody share this broadcast so that everyone can see it on YouTube? Get sharing and sharing and sharing, folks, right now. Very, very important. Share the broadcast, I say. I'm just saying I would take that shadow away for you. Now, it makes me look a bit ghostly, doesn't it? I go all scary weary. So there we are. Right. Anyway, that's what's happening. We'll have your calls, of course, so you can phone in with your greeting calls for your granny and your Auntie Fanny, your greetings calls for Granny and Auntie Fanny. Hello, Granny. Can I say hello and a Happy New Year? All that sort of thing. And that starts tomorrow night at 10 o'clock sharp. So never, ever, ever miss a second of Scottie McClue. You miss a second of Scottie McClue, you miss a moment of life. Anything on YouTube with Scottie McClue on it, share and share and share and share and share and share and share. Very, very important. And tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue, live on Nation Radio 96.3 FM or www.nationradio.scot.online. Also, program the number into your phones, 0141811 0475. Have that programmed into your telephones and go onto the App Store and get yourself a tune in and put in Nation Radio Scotland, or get yourself Radio Player and put in Nation Radio 96.3 FM Scotland, and that will be you and I umbilically linked. You love when I say umbilically linked. Hi, Anthony, says Oliver and Yanis, legend. I thank you very much for that. So that's you up to date with that. Also, on YouTube itself, can you tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 about Scottie McClue's YouTube channel? Because a lot of people need to find out about that. It should, by rights, be the most popular channel on the platform, on the network. So that's up to you to subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe. I know you can only subscribe the once, but if you subscribe and subscribe and subscribe, that is very, very important as well. And also, if you go on to Scottie McClue's website, www.scottie-mcclue.com, you'll see there's well over 10 million have been in that. It comes up at first on your mobile site as one, and then slowly but surely, because the numbers are so high, it comes in. So well over 10 million people have visited the official Scottie McClue website at www.scottie, SCOTTIE-MCCLUE.com. On there, you'll also see a link to PayPal and GoFundMe. And if you feel that Scottie has entertained you over the years, remember, I accept applause or derision. So there you are. I don't have a license fee paying for me. So I accept applause or derision on my own merits. But if you feel that Scottie McClue has entertained you at some point and you've got a spare fiver or tenner, pop it into either the PayPal or the GoFundMe. If you click on the links, it will give you all the details. Thank you for that, for starting up there. How marvelous is that? So, and you can pop something in, and that will go towards little bits of advertising and towards little bits of equipment for building up the Scottie McClue shows on different platforms. I also want to build up YouTube here so that you know it's on, and you'll see me liking some of the old Scottish YouTubes and things like that. Maybe the paddle steamers, Greenock, Port Glasgow, Paisley, all that, Glasgow itself, Edinburgh, you know, that kind of thing. Where would we be without humour? Edinburgh. Anyway, only joking for the boroughs, only joking for the good burgers of Eden. Excellent stuff. So there we are. That's what's happening. So, to put you in the picture once again, let's recapitulate and then we can tidy it all up afterwards. What's happening is tonight at 10 o'clock sharp, Nation Radio, the impressionist legend Josh Dinky-Doo. So there we are. Excellent. So what's happening tonight, 10 o'clock sharp, Nation Radio, 96.3 in your FM or www.nationradio.scot. And follow me on Twitter at Scottie McClue. So if every single one of you can get on there, follow me on Twitter at Scottie McClue. You're shouting for the squeeze box. I'll give you a wee tune in the squeeze box in a minute. Happy New Year to you, Dinky-Doo. Good to see you. A listener from way back. Applause, says Kezia. Yes, you tell me how to pronounce that, Kezia, or Kezia. Very, very important. So that's what's happening there. Also, if you can follow me on Twitter at Scottie McClue. Now, every single one of you can go on to Twitter now and follow me at Scottie McClue. You can go on to Facebook, and there's several pages. There's the big Scottie McClue page with, I think it's the maximum 5,000 on there. Get yourselves on there. And Happy New Year, everybody saying, yes, come and wish me this tomorrow night as well at the Bells. So there we go. And we'll have Auld Lang Syne, and we'll have trays of McClue's pies, and we'll have, if those of you don't like meat, then you can have a vegetarian lettuce slice in a rich chicken sauce. So that will be good for you as well, I say. And a bit of saying, a few recitations, we'll be having that, but a very, very, very traditional Hogmanay program just for you. If you can all subscribe here, that's great. If you can go on Scottie McClue's website, if you want to stick a fiver in to help with advertising and bits of equipment, because we're after yet another new camera, although this one's not too bad. Pretty good, I say, actually. And so we're looking at that. Also, remember, you can do greetings. So, Granny and Auntie Fanny, hello, it's me. Happy New Year. All that sort of thing. Facebook, the broadcast page is www.facebook.com/Scottie.McClue.9. www.facebook.com/Scottie.McClue.9. And if you can like everything you can find about Scottie McClue on social media and send it round, share, because remember, the whole world is watching. And Scottie McClue is the first lord of the internet. And of course, Scottie McClue is the world's top broadcaster, as well as being the world's most humble man. Isn't that fantastic? We can combine all that. Remember to give me a call on the phone in as well. Now, don't sit at home thinking, oh, I can't call him on the radio. Of course you can. That's what it's all about. That's why we have a phone in. And it is the world's top talk show. There's nothing else to touch the Scottie McClue show for fantastic ability. All right? It's a wonderful show. Although I say it myself, it's not because of me. It's because of you guys. Fantastic stuff. So there you are. You knowing all about it, finding out all about it. Remember, as I say, the show's been running for 26 years. So that's not bad. We're going into, yes, I think we're going into our 27th year. Amazing. So there we go. That'll no last. The old Scottish thing. Trying to do you down all the time. The doubting Thomases. I say the dafties. There we are. The complete and utter numpty heads. Now, did somebody mention earlier that they were wanting a wee tune on the box? Fantastic. Can you dab, says Josh. Josh, you know I don't really dab. Fantastic. A bit of dabbing. Right. Now, there's the squeeze box. All right. Because some of you maybe, again, the doubting Thomases, oh, does he really play that, though? You know? So there we go. Oh, pardon me. There you go, folks. How about that? A wee number for you on the squeeze box, just to say Dinky-Doo. And of course, there'll be lots more of that going on tomorrow night. 10 o'clock, through until 1 in the morning. Have it on at all your New Year parties. Tell everybody, go on social media and say, do you know the Scottie McClue Hogmanay Bash is on tonight at 10 o'clock sharp on Nation Radio 96.3 FM. All right, get that on. So that's good. Kesa says, groovy, very groovy. There, we like to be a bit groovy, Kesa. Wonderful. Now, also, can you share this just now, folks? And tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that Scottie McClue is live on YouTube, broadcasting live on YouTube. Josh is saying, do your accents. Well, what accent did you want, Josh? Did you want, like, maybe a Newcastle accent? Something like that, eh? That's the kind of thing. All right, then. I'll give you that. A bit of Newcastle for you. Welsh. Oh. Well, I don't know if I can do Welsh, you see, because I think, well, I had an uncle who was from the valleys, and I used to say to him, Uncle, is this coat your jacket? And he would say, yes, I'll not put it on just now, and then I'll get the benefit of it when I go outside, see? There you are. Hi, boy. Oh, there we are. Do Irish. North or south, Josh? There's a wee difference, you see, so you've got to tell me which one you want. Both. Well, if I was starting off, I'd talk Irish, nice and soft, because I'm right down from the south there in Clonakilty, and down I go round the Ring of Kerry. And that's why I like it to be nice and soft. And then as I get up a little bit further round the island, maybe to Derry, I'll talk a bit more like this. Do you know what I mean? And then, of course, when I get into Belfast, that's what I'm saying to you then, wee man. All right, you know what I'm saying to you. So there you go. Oh, I hope you liked that one. Do tell every day. Tell 10 to tell 10. Lots of sharing. So there we are. Excellent. And do the DJ. No, I'm not doing all these, you know. I might do as if I was from Liverpool, talking to you all like that. You know what I'm saying, Scottie McClue? We love the bones of him. And what's happening? He was big, very, very big in Liverpool. Yeah, everyone knows Scottie McClue. Fantastic. A breath of fresh air. I'm saying a breath of fresh air. Absolutely. Love the bones of him. Hiya, Scotty. Are you all right, lad? There we are. A few little accents for you. Just a talent to amuse, I say. Right, so if you can all spread the word around, that would be fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Tremendous. Just what we want. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. If you go on to the Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Scottie.McClue.9, then you'll be able to see Scottie McClue's Christmas message. And I think it's up, yes, it's up on YouTube as well, so you should be able to get it on YouTube as well. How fantastic that. Keep subscribing and subscribing and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to Scottie McClue, get your act together. I say, big style. Excellent. So there we are. Get that going, and then you can join us for that. As I say, follow me on Twitter. A lot of you, if you're business people, commercially minded, follow me on LinkedIn. You can get on there. Can you spell out your Facebook? I can, Josh. Yes, no problem at all. Here we go. www.facebook.com/ Scottie, SCOTTIE, McClue, MCLUE.9. Right? Now, that's one of the Facebook pages. That's the one we go Facebook Live on. So you should be able to see some of the things that are going on there. And so you can follow Scottie McClue on Facebook. You follow Scottie McClue on Twitter at Scottie McClue. You can follow Scottie McClue on YouTube. Here, of course, there's 558 videos for your edification and delight. We like that. So there we are. Right, I'm going to push off. Join me, as I say, tonight at 10 o'clock sharp, live on Nation Radio. Phone in, give us a bit of your chit-chat. We've got a couple of subjects to talk about, but we like to leave it up to the people. And this is the last big phone-in of the year, the last big phone-in of 2018. And then tomorrow night, 2019 begins in the presence of Scottie McClue and the rest of the world, live on Nation Radio 96.3 FM or www.nationradio.scot, or you get it on your app store. It's a 3-hour program and it is traditional Hogmanay. That's the focus. The eyes of the world will be upon Scottie McClue and you. You will be right at the center. How fantastic is that? Right, I'm going to push off now. I'll sing you the song. Are we ready? Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir and a cheerio. Cheerio, my darlings. And Dinky-Doo.